We're just going to keep repeating the same process until everyone finally gets it. Now, think back over the last few months, right? Think about every person who told me that Bitcoin dominance had already topped in May and that it was not going to go higher. And think about every person who said it had topped and that alt season was happening. And they declare it boldly, right? And then they get their 1 week where it drops. They get their 1 week where it drops. They say the Bitcoin dominance is topped, and then they get quiet as it just goes back up and puts in a new cycle high. This is the point, right? And again, inevitably, it's going to do the same thing again at some point, and people will say the same thing, and they'll fall for the same mistakes, and we'll just repeat the process over and over and over again. This is the point. We're just going to keep repeating the same process until everyone finally gets it. And so again, one thing I've learned communicating these somewhat unpopular views over the last few years is that people, generally speaking, would rather be told a lie than an inconvenient truth, right? So back over here, to tell people that Bitcoin dominance would be going up until QT ends at the very least, because and that Bitcoin dominance will go up until all Bitcoin pairs go to the range lows, certainly wasn't a popular view, right? It was an inconvenient truth, right? It was like, oh, why does pesky Ben over here have to keep talking about this stuff? We just want alt season to occur. So what they'd rather do is they'd rather follow sort of the other views of sort of the alt season callers and sort of the people that mock Bitcoin dominance, but they mock it because they don't understand it. And the people that don't understand it and they mock it are the people that weren't even around last cycle, right? If they were, they clearly didn't learn anything. If they faded Bitcoin dominance this entire time, which a lot of them have. So remember, a lot of people do like to be told a lie over an inconvenient truth, right? And so I just want you to know that when we talk about things like Bitcoin dominance and whatnot, if your brain is wired to think that Bitcoin dominance going up is a bad thing, then you need to rethink your entire thesis when it comes to the cryptoverse, right? Until you view Bitcoin dominance going up as a good thing, then you're likely going to make mistakes.